I grew up in a family with two brothers, and I had a good mom and dad. My dad came from a Catholic family, and my mom's family was Lutheran. When they were married, neither one of them had changed to the other's church because they just didn't seem to have a strong faith either way. So we didn't go anywhere, as you can imagine. We never went to church. Really didn't know anything about God or church. So, as three boys growing up, we didn't care. We just, we thought it was boring when we were in church. My dad would take us to the Catholic Christmas service once in a while, maybe every third year or so. But other than that, we knew nothing. They pretty much just let us do whatever we wanted to do. For me, the only things that mattered were sports. I started playing football and baseball in about the third grade, and I played all the way through my high school years. In about the ninth grade is when things started going bad. That's when I started going to beer parties and keggers. I was playing sports with the older kids at school, so I joined in their parties with them. When I graduated from high school, I played in a men's football league. I played in a couple of different men's softball leagues, did that for several years. During the summer, our softball teams, we would get in pretty much every weekend tournament that we could find, all over the southern part of the state in Minnesota. So we'd get in these tournaments and, we'd play a few games on Saturday, but then every Saturday night it just turned into one big party, and then we'd go back and play on Sunday. So it was a time where I really didn't have any responsibilities of my own, just wanted to have fun. And then in the early 80s, at work, I connected with a couple of co-workers there, and every single day of the week at about 5 o'clock, we'd get off work and we'd head straight to the bars. And we would stay in the bars pretty much all night, drinking, smoking, playing pool, other things that people do in bars. But we would stay there until 1 o'clock in the morning when they would close. And, most nights, once the bar closed, we'd head over to one of the guys' apartments and we'd get into a poker game with 4, 5, 6 guys and continue drinking, and there were many nights that we never did go to bed. We just continued until it was time to go to work the next morning. And it was just a horrible way to live. Then one day, I met a beautiful young lady named Becky. I fell in love with her really fast. And we were married in 1984. It's almost 40 years later now, and she's still my beautiful wife. The next year following our marriage, we had our first little girl, Heidi. And at some point, we decided to have her baptized. Still don't really know why we did that, but we decided to have her baptized. And in the process of setting that up, the pastor from the church that we were going to use for the baptism came over to see us and to sit down and talk about it. Well, this pastor sat down with us at the kitchen table in our house. I remember it vividly. He took out his Bible and he started reading different verses to me. He explained things to me like he showed me in the Bible that how Jesus Christ had been crucified on the cross. He showed me how I was a sinner, and boy did I know that. But he also said that Jesus died to pay for all my sins. And that just flabbergasted me. And, he told me that, I remember he said, all you have to do is believe what the Bible is saying and accept Jesus Christ into your heart. Ask him to save you. So I did. Now, after almost 35 years later, I can say that I have never regretted that decision. I've never doubted it even once. Not too long after that, we started attending this church here. And now it's called Midwest Bible Baptist Church. We've got a great church family here. But after I got saved and after we started attending church, God had given us 5 wonderful children. And each one of them, they're all grown up now, most of them married. And he's given us 12 grandchildren. And he's been so good to us. I still feel that I should be the last person on earth that God should have blessed the way he did. And the family that he gave me, it's just been unbelievable. He's been so good to us. I can't even imagine where I would be today without Jesus Christ in my life.